As a side note to this video, if I am sounding quite perturbed, it's because I actually filmed an intro to this, a proper intro, with my face. Unfortunately, the camera didn't like my face, and upon review, I realised that I was completely blurred. The background, however, was as crisp as fresh snow on a winter's morning. But anyway, before I go and sob myself to sleep, I thought I should probably film the video. So, here we go. Hello again and welcome back to March Payne's Midlife Dolly Crisis. So this is a collaboration with Tammy over at Peacecraft Dolls with Tammy Powley and Karyn over at Starches and Stitches. And essentially the theme of this is the ily dolls. So these are my 3 ily dolls here. So for those of you who don't know, the ily dolls are basically Disney dolls, which are not Disney princesses, but they are meant to be Disney bounding, which was not something I was ever aware of. But essentially, when you go to a Disney park, you can't dress up as Belle or as Maleficent or as any of the characters from Disney. Obviously because, you know, there's people there getting paid to do it and it would just get confusing and probably health and safety issues. But anyway, people have come up with this idea of Disney bounding in that they will dress in kind of homage to the character. So this one, for instance, here, so she is meant to be the Belle inspired doll. So she's kind of dressed in something which represents Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So she's got obviously this sort of yellow top on, which is similar to the famous yellow dress, and it's got sort of flowers on it. We've got these jeans here, which have got red roses down the front, and we've got these boots here, which have also got sort of red roses on them. So this is kind of representative of the character. So this girl here is meant to be representing Aurora, because she's wearing a sort of a blue and pink outfit. Her top says Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, which is what the fairy godmothers sort of said when they were creating the dress for her and everything. And this kind of swirly pattern is kind of the magic that was there. And she's wearing these sort of silver slippers here. And lastly, this girl here. Now, this is not her full outfit because I'm using bits on different dolls. But basically, she is the Tiana-inspired one. So she's wearing this pinafore skirt dress, which has got sort of lily pads on it. We've got New Orleans here on this T-shirt that she's wearing. Obviously, all these things point towards Tiana, who was the frog princess. So this is the doll we're going to be using today. So the idea of this collab is basically to try and redress one of these dolls. So I'm going to be redressing her. So I'm going to move these 2 out of the way. And the theme is to redress them in something which is cozy and comfortable. Or comfy. So obviously this is kind of what she came in, sort of. I have actually removed the stuff from her hair because her hair was kind of in like ponytails and it had a lot of gel in. I didn't like it, so I basically washed it out. It hasn't gone completely flat, and I have bald washed it a few times. The hair is actually quite nice quality. It feels very nice. It's very soft. So I am going to bring on some clothes and we'll have a look and see. So the bodies on these are similar to Barbie, but they are a bit chunkier. So if we take this off, we can have a look at her. So there is going to be dolly nudity, by the way. So here's kind of like a standard Barbie next to her. So you can probably see that, you know, the kind of the length of the body is pretty similar. The legs, these ones are a bit chunkier, I would say, than these ones. And the arms have got more articulation than this particular doll. But again, they're probably quite similar. So you can use kind of the same kind of clothes that you would use on a Barbie on this doll. So I've got a few options in mind for this collab. One of which is still kind of packed up. So I was thinking maybe this, because it's a hoodie basically. So I'm going to take this out of the packaging and we'll have a look and see what we think of it. So here is the sort of the hoodie dress thing that we've got here. There is Velcro in the back, so she should hopefully fit in this okay. Okay, so here we go. So this is this kind of slouchy top on her. The idea of sort of comfort and being cozy, in my head it's kind of like you're curled up on the sofa, you're watching TV or you're reading a book or, you know, you're playing a game or whatever, but you're just cozy at home and you're just relaxing basically. So kind of big sort of slouchy clothes I think kind of work for that. Now I think she should probably have something else with this if she were to wear this. I do have a pair of leggings here. Now these I did buy from Etsy and they were for a curvy Barbie. So they should work on her, but they may be too big. I'm not sure. I'm going to remove these kind of sandal things and see what this is like. Okay, so the waist on this is a little bit big for her, but it's not so bad that it's kind of literally falling off her. So there we go. So that is her with this kind of big sort of sweatshirt, hoodie on, and these kind of leggings on here. Okay, so this is option 1. Let's have a look and see what else I can come up with. Okay, so option 2 kind of involved maybe keeping the leggings here, but using one of these. So this was the jumper which came in, I think the advent calendar, the colour reveal one that I unboxed in 2022, which I believe was the 2021 advent calendar for Barbie. Now this should work. The only thing is the armholes are quite small, so I don't know if her hands will fit through very easily, but we can maybe give that a go. This is a Roxy sweatshirt. So this is from Barbie, and it's got Velcro all the way down the back. This should work pretty well, and I think it might be a bit nicer because this is kind of clashy, really, isn't it? I suppose. Now I don't mind things clashing, and I think when you're at home relaxing, you don't really care what you're wearing, more or less. You just want to wear something comfortable. But this might be a nice option. And then I've got this. Now this was from an ily fashion pack. It was from the, I think it was from the Aurora fashion pack actually, and it did have on here a little broochy thing which was meant to be the carriage, but I actually removed that because I didn't like it. So that is also another option, and that might be quite nice with this because it goes with the white from the pattern there. So look, I'm going to try these on and then we can have a look. Okay, so this is the first option with this sort of short-sleeved pink furry jumper on. I do kind of like it. I'm just not sure. I just don't think it's comfy enough or relaxing enough. Obviously it is kind of nice because it's that sort of furry material, but I kind of feel something more sort of slouchy or bigger might be better. Might be a bit fitted, especially if she's kind of eating lots of junk food and takeaways and, you know, chocolate and stuff like that. She might want to not be wearing something where, you know, if you get something down it, you might not be able to get it out easily. So let's have a look and see what option 2 gives us. Okay, so here is the second option, which is with the Roxy sweatshirt on. I actually think this is a bit nicer. This is almost kind of like she could sleep in this basically. It's so kind of like comfy and, you know, a bit oversized, and, you know, if she spills something on this, she can easily just kind of put that in the laundry. If she spilled something on the pink top, she'd probably have to take it to the dry cleaners or something. So in a similar way, I don't think I'm going to even bother trying this on her because, again, it's kind of white, and, you know, I tend not to wear anything white because I'm constantly worried that I'm just going to basically spill food down it. And, you know, if you spill food on something that's black, which is most of my wardrobe, you know, people don't really notice it that much, which is great, obviously. So I'm not even going to bother trying this on her. There is one other option I do have. It is more within the realms of, I suppose, nightwear. And it's actually this fashion pack here, which I originally got for Cindy, because it is actually supposed to be for Cindy. And it's kind of an Al PJ set. So you get this two-piece kind of pyjama set, and then it has this kind of like sort of cloak to it. But look, I'm going to get this out and we'll have a look and see what we think of it on her. Okay, so here we go. So this is her in the owl PJ set. So obviously this is kind of like the owl cowl that she's wearing. It's a kind of like a wrap, I suppose. So she could get very cozy in that. The pyjamas actually do fit her quite well. So it's in two pieces. So we've got this, which is obviously like the pyjama top and then the pyjama bottoms. I do really like the design of it. The whole kind of like the blue with the stars on. It does kind of make you think of nighttime, I suppose. Annoyingly, the actual buttons on this are just printed on, but I guess we're kind of used to that with Barbie as well, aren't we? Cozy wise, I'm not so sure. Only because, you know, these are shorts and I kind of feel like cozy, you want to be completely covered, really. So, yeah, I'm going to have a little think and then I'm going to come back with the kind of look that I decided to go for in the end. Okay, so here we go. So I decided on keeping the leggings on her, putting her back in her Roxy sweatshirt there. I've also given her the slippers off the Aurora Illy doll, these kind of like glittery slippers, only because I thought, well, she wouldn't really be wearing sort of shoes or anything inside, so they're a bit more comfortable. She can always just slip them off as well anyway. She's got her popcorn and she's got her drink here as well. I'm going to put that to one side there. She's also taken the contact lenses out and she's put these glasses on so she can like basically just kind of like nod off or whatever, you know, without fear of going to sleep with her contacts in. She's got a cushion here. She's got some Mickey and Minnie Mouse cookies here on this tray. She's also got this travel book as well, and her laptop is here. So she's going to be probably booking something exciting, maybe, for when she's feeling more energetic. But for now, she's going to just relax, zone out, and just have a nice evening, which I hope you do as well. So thank you for joining me for this collab. Remember to check out Karyn and Tammy's videos as well. And if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already. And feel free to share the video to all and sundry. And until the next time, take care. Bye.